When the azan to solah is being called, the father stands up, perform ablution, instruct the boys to perform theirs. He goes along with them to the masjid to observe solah. He doesn't stay behind at home and give them instructions to perform ablution and go to the masjid to pray. He leads by examples. He always do whatever he's asking them to do. He do with them. They'll see what the father is doing. They emulate the father. He is leading by example. So it becomes easy for the boys to be able to perform ablution whenever it is time for solah. And most of the time, when the azan is called, they will be the one to remind their father, Ya Abba, this is time for solah. Solah, azan is going on in the masjid. It is easy for the boys. But what happens in the aspect of the ladies? It is time for solah to subhi, and your priority is how to make breakfast. It is time for solah to zuhur. You are busy on your phone. It is time for solah to asr. You are busy with home phone. It is time for maghrib or isha. You are busy in the kitchen preparing dinner. You do not lead by examples, teaching the girls in the house that whenever the time for solah is being called, whatever you are doing should stop. It should wait for solah. You are cooking, you turn off the gas, go and perform ablution and pray. You are doing the laundry, you turn off the washing machine, stop, you go and perform ablution. By doing this, they see how you give priorities to solah. You teach them the importance of solah. You teach them that whenever it is time for solah, nothing must go on. Because you always remember the verse of Allah in Surah An-Nisa, Quran chapter 4, verse 103, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna solata kanat ala al-mu'minina kitaban mawquto. Indeed, the prayers has been decreed upon the believers, a decree of specified times. Meaning there is time for each of those solah. And each of the time of solah cannot wait for anything you are doing. But now you are busy. It's time for solah. You give them instruction. You do not lead by example. They are learning from you. You are telling them that solah can wait. They will also go inside and continue with their play. You have not teach them by example. You have not made it easy to be part and parcel of them. That is the problem. They grow up and feel lackadaisical towards solah. At times you are so busy that you combine your solah. You don't have time for solah. You leave the time of solah to go, forgetting where Allah said in Surah Al-Ma'un, Quran 107 verse 4 to 5, Wailul lil musallin, woe unto this performance of solah. Woe unto what? Those performers of solahs. Who are those particular ones? Allazina hum an solatihim sahun. Those who are heedless of their prayers. They are not mindful of their prayers. They don't observe their solah on time. They delay the time of the solah. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you. And you are bringing up your girls' children in this manner. When they grow up, it becomes difficult for them to pray. What kind of solah you do? You merge your solahs together, you pray. You forget what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in his two sahih. Tilka salatul munafiq. This is the prayer of a hypocrite. Tilka salatul munafiq. This is the prayer of a hypocrite. Tilka salatul munafiq. This is the prayer of a hypocrite. Yajlisu yarqabu shams. He sits watching the sun. He's not doing anything. He sits down watching the sun. This is time of solah. You are still sitting there. Hatta iza kanat bayna al-qarna shaitan. Until it is between the two horns of shaitan. Until the time has gone past the time of solah. Qama fanaqara arba'a. Then he stands up and pegs 4 rak'ah. He stands up and observes 4 rak'ah the way he likes. La yazkurullaha illa qalila. He does not remember Allah unless little. The remembrance of Allah in that solah is just little. Because when you are supposed to observe the solah, you don't do it. Now you just come, You observe the solah and do little remembrance. All these things you are doing in the house, and these children are learning by emulating you. They learn more by seeing. They learn more by follow your actions. You should be the one to model these characters in them. Because you learned this from your parents, you are still transferring it to your children, which is wrong. Start training them the way your husband is doing. When he hears the salat, whatever he is doing, stops. You and the boys perform ablution and head to the masjid to pray. But how about you? You don't want to do that, and it becomes lazy for the girls. You will sit down, go and observe your solah, and their mother, is not observing it. You have to now be intentional. Learn things that will help you to stay on track with your solah. Because this upbringing, you are going to account for it on the day of Qiyamah. You are their shepherd. You will account for how you train them. Make it easy for them. Be an intentional parent. Be an intentional mother.